Most of us agree that being able to function cross-culturally is a key skill for college graduates entering today's global workforce. It's one of the reasons we recruit a diverse population of students to our campus. The culturally savvy professor helps their students take advantage of this opportunity and creates a classroom where all students feel valued. In today's video, we will discuss the effective use of student teams. Asking university students to work together in teams is an effective teaching practice that has a positive impact on learning. And in classrooms where domestic and international students are learning together, effective classroom teams provide excellent opportunities for developing cross-cultural skills. The concept of mirrors and windows can be used to describe the ideal classroom setting for cross-cultural learning. The opportunity to work on a diverse team provides a mirror in which a student sees their own culture reflected. It also provides a window into understanding someone else's way of seeing the world. Cross-cultural skill development is most likely to occur when the professor incorporates it as one of their course objectives and builds it into assignments. It's also important to share that expectation with students, the expectation that working together across languages and cultures will enable their own cross-cultural learning. So, multicultural teamwork, if promoted by the instructor as such, enhances the discipline-specific purpose of the team with a deeply beneficial cross-cultural experience.
The culturally savvy professor organizes student teams and creates and assesses assignments in ways that ensure that these activities are not only effective for learning classroom content, but are also great opportunities to develop cross-cultural skills. The first key to effective classroom teams is how teams are formed. Here are a few points to remember. 1. Classroom teams are most effective when organized by the professor. The culturally savvy professor strategically leads the formation of teams instead of allowing them to form by themselves. Identifying criteria appropriate for each assignment can help guide this process. 2. If at all possible, especially with non-native speakers of English, put at least 2 international students together in a team. 3. Be sensitive to global conflicts when assigning teams. Just talk to students in advance if you have questions. 4. Remember that teams of 5 to 7 students are optimal. If an assignment can be accomplished by less than 5, it may not be best as a team assignment. Likewise, teams of more than 7 can be hard to manage. The success of a team assignment frequently depends on the suitability of the assignment to teamwork. So, create an assignment that meets these criteria. 1. Having diverse skills and perspectives should be an asset to the assignment. 2. Differentiated team roles are necessary. Consider rotating roles. 3. Provide the necessary background knowledge required for the task. 4. Give enough time for a complex task to be completed. Multicultural teams sometimes take longer because they actually have to figure out how to work together first. 5. When possible, level the cross-cultural playing field by setting an assignment in an equally unknown environment or scenario. 6. Cross-cultural stereotypes must be avoided, and culturally bound references should be minimized. 7. Never forget to explain why this assignment is best for teamwork and how it could not be as useful to your objectives if it was individualized.
Students' concerns about how team assignments are evaluated and graded can have a major impact on the success of cross-cultural teamwork. Tackle these issues head-on in your assessment design. 1. Assess the process of learning from and with each other, not only the product. This alone will impact the experience significantly. 2. Ask students to report on the time spent meeting together and on the individual work they contribute all along the process of the project. Require evidence of this work. 3. Require students to describe how they leveraged the different strengths of their team members. 4. Use a learning contract to predetermine how conflict will be recognized and managed, and encourage students to report on these expected experiences. Challenge students to try to grow from whatever conflict they encounter. Be careful not to give undue stress to perfect English usage. Prioritizing content learning in your teamwork assessments will minimize frustration directed toward international students because of linguistic development. Requiring university students to work together in teams is an effective teaching practice that has a positive impact on learning. By carefully managing teamwork in the classroom, the culturally savvy professor creates fulfilling and enlightening educational experiences for international and domestic students alike. The Culturally Savvy Professor is a series of short videos produced by the UAB Center for Teaching and Learning to help college professors welcome international students to their classrooms. For more information, contact them at uab.edu/ctl.